We've seen this video go around all last summer, but she actually has another video out explaining herself or trying to explain herself. So let's react to this one and then we'll go find the other video. My first thought is you're on a date, you're supposed to be getting to know each other. Get off your phone. Like that's first off extremely annoying to me. Like, why are you on your phone?
Almost there.
Why are you trying to get attention? Why are you going live already?
Find some parking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're just seeking validation already from everybody on your Facebook or whoever you're going live on. Get off your phone, start talking to him, get to know him, and he wants to get to know you. Have you been in a Cheesecake Factory ever?
Talking to my girls.
Okay.
Screw what your girls are doing
Tell them I said
and pay attention.
Yeah.
Judgments. Wow.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. Oh, you're not this far.
The entitlement is so. I didn't see that part before you waved your finger at him.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
This screams self-absorbed.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
This screams. You think more of yourself and you're the most entitled person ever. Like, you don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on you on a first date. A first date is to get to know someone if you want to move forward with them. Why would you drop a crap ton of money doing that? Maybe then you guys just don't fit well, but I mean, her attitude from the very get-go, outrageous.
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this
Oh
to
my
a chain
gosh.
restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Wow. The man's reaction is so humble and genuine and like doesn't know what he's doing wrong, but also with the self-absorbed entitlement of this lady, he's handling it extremely well.
Oh, okay.
It's his car. What do you mean? Oh, okay.
So,
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Everybody
it.
wants communication. He's willing to communicate.
To go all out on the first date. Is that right?
And she's not even focused on it. She doesn't care on what he's saying or even want to hear him out. She's just using him for a meal. She wants to go to a nice, like, outrageous steak restaurant to get a free meal from him. Her actions don't show she doesn't care. Like, it's insane.
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
Name how he has
What
it.
to do.
I agree.
Not
I
at the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty
and then-
nice, but I mean,
And then,
Cheesecake Factory.
Seriously? Like, this
on the other hand,
entitlement
have
is so
some
annoying.
expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too.
Yeah, she has expectations, but she wouldn't expect him to have expectations either. She just wants him to do only what she wants to do, doesn't care what he thinks or feels. Like, this self-absorbedness is insane to me.
I expect her to be cooperative and at least
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
well, I mean,
First of all,
like,
you didn't
even
get out of
like,
his car. You didn't want to get
when
out
we
of
were
his
walking
car.
to the car,
You didn't want to roll down the window. Shall I
put
go
your
on?
hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I can
Yeah.
respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again.
Boundaries are
we're not
good.
there. Okay, and then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
Very
there's
confrontational,
nothing
though.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
And she's
Right.
confrontational.
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at
I mean,
look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
see, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call
See,
him. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I
I know you
specifically
did.
told you both
He did
yesterday
say no.
and
He has
this morning
boundaries just like you
that
got
I'd come
boundaries.
and pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
I understand.
For an hour, right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
But
And
you
that
want-
is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy relationship.
boundaries. He's got boundaries.
Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
First of all, it's
Which I'm still
disrespectful
willing
not
to
to
do.
be
I mean,
on time, but things happen.
But
Oh.
if we're late, I mean, I told
we
you
weren't
twice.
late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like,
No.
equivalent to that?
We're gonna go back home.
I literally
you don't
said-
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake
The
Factory.
entitlement.
There's nothing wrong.
I will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
What's embarrassing about it?
As I said, I have very specific certain expectations for
Yeah.
that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Good for him.
I'm up.
So, you just want to call it a night? I mean,
I
isn't
would
there
too.
some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He's super nice, super genuine.
If I don't,
She's so entitled
I
mean,
and full of herself.
I mean,
the rest
come
of the day.
on.
She deserves to be taken home. I wouldn't take her out.
I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Oh, now you want it. It's like I said earlier, she just wants a free meal. She doesn't care about the date.
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand.
Now we're gonna backpedal.
That I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
And then I'd go right back out
All right.
and go to the Cheesecake Factory by myself if I had to.
I mean,
I'd go eat it,
I
eat
understand.
eat out.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Now she's disappointed because she loses out on a free meal. She didn't care about the date.
Well, I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from.
No, you don't. You're just trying to get a free meal now. You see, he's. All right, so there's that. That's the. Wow. That's something else. All right, let's hear what she has to say.
Hey guys, this is Alicia. It's been a while. but there have been quite a bit of things on my mind.
I bet there has.
I believe that many of you have seen the, well, now viral video about me choosing to reject the Cheesecake Factory
Use your self-absorbed and
because I wanted
entitled.
more from my date. I want to, well, let me say this. It's interesting to me that just how a moment in time, right, can shape how so many view you.
See, that's the thing is she doesn't understand is that wasn't just a moment in time. That's how she acts and expects on every date. That shows she's confrontational. She's not like she's confrontational. She's entitled. She cares more about what people on the internet say because she immediately went to being live with her friends. She didn't care about the guy. She just wanted a free meal. That's what that entire video screams, and that's what she didn't understand. From a guy's perspective, I would stay far away from her as humanly possible because that's not just a snapshot of time. That's how she is on dates. She's confrontational. She's not. Yeah, no, not even close.
And so I want to talk about, I'm trying to remember, bear with me guys, I wrote down some notes so I can remember everything I want to say. I watched the comments, the shares that you guys, the opinions that you guys had. And I have reflected on all of them, processed all of them that I was able to read. Many of you have been vocal about how entitled I was, how I misused this man.
I tried to anyway because he
And
had
I want you
boundaries
to
and didn't let it
understand that
happen.
my mission has always been for women to empower women.
That's not what that
for
was.
women to feel respected,
How do you
cared
disrespect?
for,
You actually disrespected him, but
not be misused,
over and over again.
or
How do you
abused.
misuse you? How do you
Right.
mistreat you? Answer that.
I've seen and heard many a horror story, men and women, not just women, men and women. And I wanted to make sure that this was a topic that we brought attention to.
So you went on the date, not intentions of the dating, just.
Many of you interpreted.
She's really good at walking back.
Interpretations that I saw. I want you to understand that this was never about exposing or embarrassing anyone.
It's just about your entitlement.
The purpose was to spark discussion.
No, it wasn't. You were supposed to be going
to
on a
foster
date.
learning and growth, right? But I've seen some interesting interpretations. And it has caused me some more questions.
You need to question yourself. Do some
There have been some
self-reflecting.
hurtful comments.
Well, it was. The internet's not a nice place, but
People wanting to come for my job. It's interesting to me how angry someone can get about something, things that don't directly affect them.
you put it on the internet for people to see. This wouldn't be out there if you didn't immediately go to your phone. So you're kind of responsible for it.
Respect. But because I am one who loves to discuss things, right? Who's always open to learn and grow, I've decided to sit down for an exclusive interview
Okay.
with Kevin Wesley.
See, she's doing more clout chasing than anything. She's
you're
saying a
gonna get
whole
your
lot of
opportunity
nothing for you to come watch her again.
Talk with me.
This
and
didn't help her at all.
A bit more. And we're just going to have a dialogue. I mean, so
She just wants to get famous on the internet and go more. This whole video said a whole bunch of nothing with a lot of words. Yeah, I would stay clear from this one. That's my thought. Leave some comments on what your thoughts are on my thoughts or this whole video. Let's find another one to react to.